Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Clean Cut EDC. Yes, today we have Pickled Steel Madness. We have 3 awesome knives from Pickled Steel to unbox. Well, I hope they are awesome. I know one of them. I know what this is, but I don't know what these two are. So you get to enjoy the surprise with me, right? I took the liberty of removing them out of their bubble wrap and everything like that because I didn't know which box. One of these I have to return, and I didn't know exactly which box it is, so I didn't want to scratch it up and anything like that. But I used my Caliber Stubby, a knife that we looked at like 2 days ago. Awesome knife. I used it to unbox these or to take them out of the packaging. And this really is great value for money. Right now, 250 Rand. You can't go wrong. Get this knife. Get it. Okay. Guys, if the knives in this video interest you, I want to invite you to go to www.pickledsteel.co.za because all of the knives that I show on this channel from Pickled Steel you can find here. Some of them you will have to pre-order, but all of them will be listed on the site. I also want to encourage you to go check out the description. There will be a link to the Facebook page and a link to the Facebook fans page. So the fans page usually have some exclusive deals or discounts. It's basically where all the Pickled Steel fans come together as a Pickled Steel family, and we brag about our knives, show our daily EDC kit. So come and join us there. It's awesome. It's a place where you can form part of the family and also get treated as family, right? If you become a loyal fan, you'll be treated as a loyal fan. That's how this company works. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we have here today. So let's jump straight in. I'm going to start off with the smallest box first, and then we'll see what we have. I know that we have a knife here from a South African designer, so I'm quite excited, but we'll get there. Right, what is this going to be? Woo! Yes, man. The Fourroller. Yeah, I love the name, Fourroller. Wow. I've been looking at this thing. There's another guy on the group, the Pickled Steel group, Ashley, and he's been making me jealous every day almost with his Fourroller photos. And I declared that I will have a Fourroller. So no longer will I have to be jealous and green like a jelly bean. Let's take a look at the blade shape. Yes, that's cool. That is a cool knife, man. Just going to clean the oil. Wow. Look at that. That's freaking beautiful. It's in D2 blade steel. Love this blade shape. Love the blood groove. I don't think you can use it. I don't think it doubles as it doesn't double as a flipping mechanism. But it will keep the oils and the blood and whatever you use this knife for, it will keep the micarta. This is brown micarta. It's not super textured. I think it's a canvas type micarta, but it feels pretty good. It's awesome. This knife feels great in hand. It's definitely smaller than I expected it to be, but it's a fantastic EDC size. It's like, I understand, where the hype comes from with regards to the Fourroller. Oh, this is interesting. Check that out. It's the flipper tab. It's like it has the space for the pin built into the sort of the flipper structure. That's pretty cool. We have a nice pivot here, beautiful. Sits very comfortably in hand, very solid feel, but not a large knife. But it will do whatever it needs to do on a daily basis, I believe. Yes, I love the blade shape, standard blade shape, and that's going to be very versatile. This will make a great skinner, like when you need to skin a buck or, assisted skinner, rather. I mean, you want to use a fixed blade, probably, to skin your buck, your kill. But, this will make a good skinner, man. Or assisted skinner. Nice tip. Strong tip, but a fine tip. I don't know if you guys can see that. And that's strange because, you usually a fine tip means a weak tip. But in this case, we have a strong tip, yet a fine tip. Not the biggest stopping pin that I've seen on a Pickled Steel knife, but it's good enough. Nice skeletonized liners, stainless steel liners. This is just the first look, guys. We will do a full review on this knife, definitely. a reversible pocket clip, and they fill the holes with screws. Yes, man, that's what we want. Because I do not like this. This is the caliber that doesn't work for me. I don't do random holes in my scales. I don't do that. But yeah, that's just nitpicking. So this pocket clip is done basically perfectly. It's sunken into the scale. The screws are sunken into the pocket clip. And it's a deep carry pocket clip. And super duper functional, nice and stiff. Looks cool. That's great. Full marks for the pocket clip, that's for sure. Blade shape, love the blade shape. Awesome, awesome knife. You do get a microfiber cloth and extra Torx bit, extra screws, and an extra pocket clip. How cool is that? Thank you, Pickled Steel. This is awesome. This is the Fourroller. Right. I think these go for like 700 Rand. So I'm just going to put this guy over here as we move on with this video. Okay, let's go to this guy. Let's see what we have here. All right, so usually when we have a pouch, it means it is a elevated knife from Pickled Steel. Not necessarily a premium knife or a Thai knife or, something like that, but it's a special knife, a special offering, shall we say. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be so awesome. But before we get there, I just want to show you guys these stickers I got from Stuff We Do. Thank you so much, Stuff We Do. I really appreciate this. It came with my Pickled Steel package, and that's awesome. Apparently, Stuff We Do said that he's sending this to me, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Stuff We Do. I like this one. This is like a, what would you call this? A horror Ronald McDonald with a knife obsession. And this one's definitely going to go up on the board. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but we'll find a spot for this awesome Stuff We Do scary Ronald McDonald. And I really want to know, Stuff We Do, did you design this demented Ronald McDonald yourself, or where did you get this from? It's awesome. I love it. Okay, to the knife. Come on, I need to be composed now. Okay, microfiber cloth. Woo, I see it. It's the Miguel Hetzel Koppel Oro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, this is so cool, man. Yes, it feels amazing. Yeah, it just feels so good. Look at this knife, guys. This thing is sick. Koppel Oro. I love the name. It sounds so cool. Wait till you guys see this blade shape, right? Created by Miguel Hetzel, South African knife maker and designer, produced in China at the manufacturers that produce all the Pickled Steel knives. So we have that assured quality with a very unique South African design. Look at that. Yes, man, that is sick. That is freaking awesome, bro. Yo. Yes, Miguel, Choma, you did it right, bro. Yes, this is good. Oh, shucks, this is good, man. Yes. Woo, this is what you want. This is sick. I love the action. It is so satisfying. Definite fidget knife. That's for sure. Just listen to it. Springs out. The tip sort of catches the light in such a cool way. I love it, man. Looks so awesome. Definitely, hands down, the most interesting blade shape I've ever seen on any knife. Definitely, right? I mean, I haven't seen anything come close to this blade shape. There's something like, is it a Shielden or something? There's a Shielden with a slight recurve blade and a sort of a little bit of a belly tip, but this is just so original. There has been nothing like this, and there will probably never be something like this. And to be honest with you guys, I mean, it is very easy to make a knife design such as, what can we use? Let me just get a knife here. Let's take, for instance, the Penguin. Since the Penguin came out, there's been many variations from other companies with regards to the Penguin, right? Or that old blade shape and the style, the straight, scales and handles and stuff. There's been variations of it. So this is so cool. There's nothing else like this out on the market, especially not with this action. I think it definitely runs on ball bearings. I'm not sure if it's ceramic ball bearings. I think it might be. But this action is it is insane, man. It's like a magnet on that detent. It is so good. Just sucks it in there. It's definitely a fantastic knife. Love the pocket clip. Slots in. This is what we want to see from knife companies, right? Slots in behind the scale, between the liners and the scale. It is reversible, and this makes this knife a super user-friendly knife, right? This thing is basically ambidextrous because, as you guys can see, I am the least left-handed person on earth, and yet I can easily tuck in that liner, decompress that liner and drop this blade, and also deploy this blade. So if you're left-handed, there's not a lot of lefty liners out there, but this thing is perfect for a left-handed person. It really is. Very interesting coating on the blade. Okay, let's talk about the grind. There's a lot of stuff to talk about here, and we'll do a full review where we discuss it in full. It's just a first look. Good size stopping pin. DLC coated spine. DLC coated recurve section on the blade. Flat grind. And then we have a hollow grind tip, which sort of like in a Tanto type style, like with this bevel right here. Hollow belly tip, drop point style with a, I don't know what to call this blade shape. Okay, it's a recurve, but it's not just recurve. It's like modified drop point recurve. It even has different grinds. It's like two different knives that had a baby and just formed a freaking awesome knife. Fits so comfortably. Oh my word, this thing is a dream to hold in hand. I need to give this back because this is actually the one that was on the Stuff We Do channel. And it is the owner's knife. It is the first prototype, so it belongs to the owner. It's going to be very difficult to give this knife back. It ticks so many boxes, man. This is a conversation starter, hard worker, fidget knife, EDC perfection. This looks straight out of a Batman movie or something. I want to fight crime when I see this knife. I want to stand for justice or something. This is such a cool thing. I can't put it down. There's so much I want to say about it. My Carta scales. It's just fantastic. We'll just do an in-depth video on this knife. It definitely deserves a fantastic review. So we'll look at everything when it comes to the Koppel Oro. Love the name. So cool. Miguel Etzel, well done on the design. Aldo, Pickled Steel, well done on the manufacturing. Fantastic knife. Okay, what do we have here? What does Pickled Steel have for me and for you? Ready, steady. Oh, sick. The Gorm. Yes. Woo! The Gorm, man. Yeah. This is cool. Oh, carbon fiber scales. Look at that. That is awesome. Titanium hardware. Titanium pocket clip, screws, pivot, thumb studs, backspacers, stopping pin. How cool is that? It's anodized to blue. Yes, that's so cool. So cool. Extra Torx bit, microfiber cloth. Just get it all, man. Just get it all with this company. It's so awesome. Stainless steel liners. Interesting design here at the back with the lanyard hole. I will have to see how that sits in hand, but we'll see. Yeah, it's comfortable enough. I mean, going from the Koppel Oro, I wish I did this one first because this thing is so soft in hand. It's like holding a freaking cloud. Maar dis saggies op jou. It's very soft, and smooth. In Afrikaans we say seepgladde aksie. It's like gliding on soap or sliding on soap, whatever you want to call it. Cool blade shape. I love it standard, but we have this sort of a tip here for added piercing ability, I guess. Strengthened tip. So you guys can see strengthened tip there. Fine tip, strong tip. That's what we want. 440C blade steel. Oh yeah, the Koppel Oro is in D2. I think I forgot to say that. 440C blade steel, good steel. Used a lot, and it was like the best steel in the 1900s, like late 1900s. And up till 2015, knife makers were actually using 440C for basically almost all their knives. I mean, it was a very popular regular steel. And it's because it's great. It's definitely hard. It's more difficult to sharpen than HCR. And I think it's harder for me than HCR and keeps its edge a little bit longer. I don't know if it's more rust resistant, but it is very rust resistant. So in my opinion, it's a little bit of a step up from HCR. I think some people will disagree with me, but that's just my opinion, right? Runs on ball bearings and good action. Very good action, especially on the thumb studs. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, that's next level on the thumb studs. Honestly, the decompression, the jumping on the decompression catches your finger, but it is a little bit uncomfortable to decompress. It's not like a big deal. Sorry, the wind is just going crazy outside. It's not a big deal. It's just nitpicking a little bit. yeah, but this is a nice knife, and I think it's a good weight. I actually want to weigh the Fourroller and this knife quickly, because the Fourroller seems like an awesome EDC. 91 grams, that's super light. Great EDC. Okay, 115 grams, so basically the same as a large honey badger. Just want to stack it up a little bit. I know we're not doing a full review, but I just want to see sort of what I'm dealing with here, because I'm very excited about these knives. I mean, this is the cheapest knife from Pickled Steel. It's around 550 to 600 rand, and it has titanium hardware. Are you kidding me? And it's the cheapest offering. I mean, you know, real legit carbon fiber scales and titanium hardware, 440C blade steel, and it's 600 rand or less. That's just insane. So in size, it's very comparable to the Honey Badger Large. Same in weight. It's a little bit shorter than the Honey Badger Large, but it's basically the same in weight. So yeah, I like it. Good size stopping pin. It is anodized backspacers, not skeletonized liners, but good thumb studs. The thumb studs definitely match the style of the backspacer, so it's probably around the same processing. Sort of, maybe they turned a backspacer into thumb studs. Like it works good. It's soft on the hand also. That's cool. Definitely a thick stock, yeah. And tapers down to the tip. Nice flat grind, standard blade shape, super versatile. That's what we want. Good pocket clip. I like these styles of pocket clip. They go over clothing quite easily and they lock in place very nicely. It is only right hand side tip up carry. Pocket clip is sunken. Screws are flattened, but not sunken into the pocket clip, but they are flattened so it won't get stuck or caught on your clothing. Very nice. You can actually anodize the pivots, the thumb studs, the screws, your pocket clip to a different color if you wanted to. Just apply some heat to it and you're good to go. Some extreme heat. But yeah, so this is really cool, man. This is very cool. I like this knife. I do. I won't say it's my favorite at the moment. We'll have to wait for the review to see what I like, exactly what I don't like. But it's definitely a good knife. And at the price range, it's a win. It's an absolute steal at the price range. So, Fourroller is 700, 600, and I'm thinking 1,200, not 100% sure for the Koppel Oro. By the way, that is a steal, man. In-house design, great South African design from a respected South African designer and knife designer and knife maker. He's actually won some awards for his knives. So yeah, Miguel Hetzel. His link will also be in the description, so you guys can go check that out. But I really appreciate his work. He's a fantastic knife designer and he's still very young. I think he's like 17 years old or 18 years old or something. He's like super young, if I'm correct. But yeah, I don't know the guy that well, but I mean, he's a young guy and he has a lot of talent. So I'm eager to see what's next. I will link Stuff We Do's channel. I will link the Facebook pages. I will link Miguel Hetzel's information in the description so you guys can go nuts and get yourselves these knives. Awesome, guys. Have a knife day. And remember that no knife means no life.